You're never going to appreciate where you are, first off, if you don't appreciate where you came from, right? And that's really relevant for a lot of leaders in this room, because you guys are all very growth-minded, type A, want to push the limits, and expect more out of yourself every single day. And I feel the same way with a lot of stuff, and it's always a big eye-opener for me is to really appreciate how far you've come by taking a look at all the things that you've done. We did a lot of cool stuff in just 1 year, right? A lot of races, a lot of accomplishments, a lot of give back. And I was at a point this year, guys, I want to be really honest with you. I want to be honest with you in the sense of where I was at and being really putting a stake in the ground. 5-year mark is a very big mark from a business standpoint to really guide the direction of saying where you're really headed. Now, this was never about exercise for me. I never wanted to get into the exercise business, to be honest with you. I had no desire to get into the exercise business. Now, we get a chance to play, but this is not about exercise for me, and it never was from the day we started. I've always been passionately obsessed with human connection. Human connection. And that's why I had to completely redefine our mission statement going forward. Because our mission is to connect people to their passion, purpose, potential, and other like-minded people. That's the business I want to be in. I'm not in the business of just doing squat jumps and burning calories, because this is the most important thing we have, right? It's that fire within us. This is the most important thing. So for a while, I didn't really feel connected to our logo. I didn't feel connected to just those letters. Fitness never sleeps from the very beginning still means what it means today. Fitness is a lifestyle that never sleeps. Being fit mentally, emotionally, career, health, all these aspects. But what this is really about is about connection. How do we bridge that gap? And those letters just didn't do it for me. Like, it didn't light the hairs up. It didn't light my hairs up. It didn't light my ass on fire. It was just letters. I needed to really create something. We've been working on this for the past 8 months that really represented who we are. Like, if I look at something, I say, that's who we are. That's what we are. That's what we stand for. That logo right there represents exactly what happens every single day with people that we meet, with athletes that we coach, with the team that we get a chance to work with every single day. So I said, what's the best form of connections when we look at links? I don't look at that as a chain. I don't look at that logo as a chain. I look at those as links. We were very calculated in the way I wanted to put this together. The way the links go up, they're not straight across. Because like this, every single day, you guys lift each other up. We're always on the rise. We're always moving forward. This group right here, guys, literally look around this room. When you look around this room, I want you to see there is nobody alike. Age, shape, gender. We have such an eclectic group of people, but the one language we all speak in this room is growth. We all want to get better. I get inspired every single time I get a chance to sit down with one of you guys and talk, and I hear about what the heck you guys have going on in your life. Some of you guys are going through divorces. Some of you guys have battled cancer. Some of you guys barely get to see your kids. Some of you guys are traveling all across the world for business, managing big accounts, and have a lot of stuff on your plate. And you know, every time I say to myself, when that happens, dude, you got nothing to complain about. And I say that because these people, the people that are in this room, despite so many things that have going on in their life, you still want to get coached. You still want someone to say, how can I get better? How can I take my life to the next level? The only thing in here that there's zero of is ego. That's the biggest form of leadership. So I applaud you guys. It's amazing because it inspires the heck out of me. So what that represents for us is the links. I'm a big believer in threes. I believe in always the power of threes. My team knows that we've got a lot of threes. Heck, FNS, what that represents from a leadership standpoint. If we want to lead, we've got to listen, learn, and then lead. Leadership starts with listening, then learning, and then we can lead. From a business standpoint, those 3 links represent culture, coaching, and community. From a connection standpoint, they represent passion, purpose, and potential. And those links are powerful for us because they lift each other up. And no one of those links, take a look at this right now. Not one of those links are exactly the same. Look around this room right here. Not one of you are exactly the same. But it doesn't matter. We all have scars. We all have battle wounds. We've all been through hell, and some of you guys right now are going through hell right now. I know it. I know your stories. Some of you are battling some injuries. Some of you are battling some disease. Some of you are battling some tough times in your life right now. But regardless, you show up. A show up doesn't guarantee you success. It just gives you an opportunity to have success. And with this group right now, and the team that we have behind me, which has been strategically assembled over the last 5 years of where we're going to take this company and where we're going to change the world and connect people all around the world to the magic that happens within here. Because we all know this is far more than exercise. So this link means, like I said, it means everything to me. When I see this thing now, it truly represents who we are. For us to wear that as a badge of honor because you're living it, you're breathing it every single day. I want to give a couple thanks. I want to give a huge thanks to this amazing group of coaches and leaders behind me. I'll tell you what, guys. I'll tell you what. I've been on teams since I was 5 years old. I've been on teams since I was 5 years old. And I've never stopped being on teams since the day I am right now at 33 years old. This is hands down the best team that I have ever been a part of. What I ask these guys to do day in and day out requires a hell of a lot of trust. It requires a hell of a lot of grit. It requires a hell of a lot of toughness. A team retreat for them may be we're going for a 14-hour massacre in San Francisco doing a Go Ruck challenge, or maybe we're diving deep emotionally. But either way, it's still growth. And why I'll ride or die with this group any day is because they are down to serve. They are down to take care of the people, our athletes. And we can't have change unless we go through it. So I'm super proud of these guys. And I want to give a huge shout out to this group right here. I want to give you guys a major. Like I said, I don't say this lightly. I'm not saying this lightly as an empty platitude. You guys get it, you guys want to grow. I know this Silicon Valley people, it's a different breed. The fact that you still want to grow, despite the hours you work, still want to come in, is very inspiring. I thank you guys. I thank you guys because you guys have allowed me to become a better leader. You guys inspire me to be a better leader. You inspire me to be a better coach because you push your limits every single day.